Hi, welcome back to my series of videos. I'm sure a lot of information would be available on the internet about various things you may be curious about, but one thing I found difficult understanding was the financial aspect of living a life here as a student. So your expenses can be divided into 4 broad categories. The first category being your accommodation fees. Depending on various factors like the contract lengths that you are going to choose or the hall that you choose, as well as the kind of rooms that you're going to live in, the price range might differ from like here to here. For detailed information about accommodation fees, about the LSE halls and intercollegiate halls, you can visit the school website. We have a very detailed page on that. Number 2, the second type of expense would be on transportation. Depending on whether you live close to campus or not, this may differ. For example, I live quite far from campus, so I decided to get like a 1-month travel card, which permits like unlimited tube and bus rides for 1 month. So depending on the distance between your hall and the school, the transportation expense might differ by quite a bit. Number 3 would be food and beverage. This also depends on the kind of hall that you choose, and that is because depending on the hall that you choose, it may be catered or self-catered. So if it's self-catered, that means you have to deal or you have to settle your meals on your own, so you would have to either shop for groceries or eat out. If you are living in catered hall like I am, you will also have to take into consideration how many meals they provide per day. So for example, mine provides 2 meals per day. Some provide, or most catered halls provide just 1 meal per day, which is the dinner. So that might reduce your food and beverage expenses by quite a bit, but that might also translate to higher accommodation fees. So you would have to choose which one you prefer. The fourth and the last type of expense would be miscellaneous expenses. Handphone bills, as well as laundry expenses and things like that, so miscellaneous expenses. You might be concerned about the high living cost in London, which is definitely true. It's expensive to live in central London. By changing your lifestyle a little bit, it might lead to like reduction in your expenses, so you'll have to figure that out on your own, I think. But I feel like it is manageable. It really depends on your willingness to control all these expenses and things like that. Of course, living a student life here in London entails a lot more than just the financial aspects of it. So I'd like to give you a little more update about how fun life really is. So in like mid-October, I went to Norway, Oslo. It's a really snowy day here in Oslo, and me and my friend came to Akershus Fortress that overlooks the city, and it is so beautiful. And then I also went to Dorset like 2 days ago with a large group of friends from the Korean society, and we had a lot of fun there. We cooked and ate, we drank together, we talked together, things like that. It's so near everywhere, so like near to like everything. So yeah, that's really fun. That was the little update that I had for you guys about life here in London, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!